All right.
The following program is a U-Record Studios production. No experts, no insiders, just fans. Marked Out Wrestling Podcast presents Adam Bomb.
I am the Jew that leads the crew, Adam Bomb.
Brian.
I only listen to thrash metal. I fucked it up. Keep going.
The Queen, Kiera.
What's up? Nigga, please.
The longest running weekly overproduced, under-talented, episodic, sometimes buffering, often infighting wrestling podcast.
This is SmackDown.
Yes, that's right. This is SmackDown, and this is not Adam Bomb. As you can tell by the seamless transition from start to intro
right
to speaking.
On time and everything.
On
Actually,
time.
we're early.
A little early, but everything been, for once, everything has been smooth, and that's because Adam is not here. And Brian is not here. Brian is in New York for his birthday. Medine is in New York. So we have Golda at home. Say hi, Golda.
What's going on, people?
All right, there's Goldie. Says, what's going on, people? And we have Steve Awesome in the studio.
Just like AJ mentioned earlier tonight, I am the workhorse.
Yes, you are, Steve. And myself, Rody Rob, taking the hosting reins for the evening. Look, I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. SmackDown was a good SmackDown, and we're going to talk about it, right? But just to be completely break kayfabe right into it, we are all fucking exhausted. You think about it. We watched Takeover on Saturday night, and then Sunday night we did fucking 12,000 hours of SummerSlam and in a podcast. Then we did Raw in a podcast. And now we're doing SmackDown in a podcast. We are some exhausted mofos right now.
Real MVP.
Absolutely.
So just bear with us. Have fun with us. Do the best you can for us. Excuse me. Who we got on the board, Stevie?
Well, Noah, he said he was tired, but I don't think he's as tired as us.
No.
Matt's also multitasking. Rob Loves Roman for Life is back. Teddy Hart's with us.
Oh.
And that's all I see so far. Chris Steichler is with us.
Steichler.
What's up, Steich?
All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here with us. We certainly do appreciate it. So, as I said, we had a good SmackDown. Good SmackDown tonight. And a lot of interesting stuff to talk about. As always, to do the three key ingredients. This day in wrestling history. Speaking of that, hey, Kiera, can you do me a favor? I think on the kitchen counter table, there's a piece of paper I printed. Could you bring me that? Thank you. You're so awesome. Kiera just got back from training, so she didn't watch either. We'll do some dumb shit that Rody Rob thought of, the good, bad, and the glorious, and then, of course, our final calls and all that. Let's go ahead and do some housekeeping before we do anything.
Housekeeping.
Come back later, please.
Here are your marked out wrestling housekeeping notes and weekly schedule. Monday nights at 11:30 p.m. Join us for Monday Night Rawsome. Tuesday nights at 10:15 p.m. SmackDown. The weekly takedown. Thursdays at 5 p.m. where Brian, Golda, and Rody will react and review to the NXT broadcast on the WWE Network. Showtimes are for live YouTube broadcasts. All podcast versions will be available the next day on various podcast providers. Upcoming WWE pay-per-view specials and marked out shorts like Rody's Rant, Smarts vs. Marks, the Power Slam Dance Show, and Indy McIndyface will be announced as they are scheduled. Feel free to join us on our exclusive Bubba Radio Army Network show, The Weekly Squash. Visit BubbaRadioArmy.com for listings. Keep the conversation going on Twitter using the handle @SmartMarkShow. You can call our fan line 704-444-0084 or send us an email, markedoutpodcast@gmail.com. Visit markedOutWrestling.com for all other social media networks. Get connected.
Go away.
Oh my God!
I said no. Okay, I clean? No, get out of here. I stick finger in your mouth? Housekeeping?
Okay.
Hey, what's up? Thomas Struble on the board. How you doing, brother? Teddy Hart on there, and Teddy Hart has asked us a question that I won't read aloud. but I'll just answer you, Teddy.
I answered him on the board too.
Oh, you did? Did you tell him we're dry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're dry. All right, so we're gonna jump into the world of the unknown and the rumor mills of the internet. Steve Awesome, take over the Mud Report.
Well, apparently there was some more.
Wait, we got to let it breathe.
Oh.
Okay, now you can go.
I thought you said take it away.
I know, I fucked up. It's not my show.
There's
Fuck
more to what Medine was talking about last night with the beach balls. Apparently, it's all the talk right now. Cesaro going in the crowd, grabbing it and popping it, made it just more. They spurred him more on to do it Monday Night Raw after SummerSlam when he did it.
Yeah.
And there's discussion to mention that the crowd on air Monday night, John Cena supported the fans during the post-show dark segment, was part of it too. And some fans were actually kicked out of Barclays during the Finn and Jason match. And this because some of the balls were making their way into the banister. But, you know, hey, they're trying to have fun. I don't know what's your take on it.
Right. My take on it is when the product is shitty and you need to play with beach balls, you should probably reconsider your product.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I think next year we should go to Mania and just hand out like 35 marked out podcast branded beach balls.
Oh, that would.
I don't think it's going to make the cut.
If we weren't blacklisted yet, we'd already be blacklisted for that one.
Oh, well.
All right, what else you got?
Just that betting sites missed like 5 out of 13 matches at SummerSlam, which is kind of low for them. And that's leading some to think that the WWE has sealed the leak that they've previously had in the past about, you know, letting the cat out of the bag kind of thing. So maybe it'll lead to a better product.
Okay, I missed that first part.
Betting sites.
Oh, betting sites.
Right.
Okay, all right. So they okay.
Gambling's like they only got like 5 out of 13 predictions right. So.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know. Inconsequential. John Estrada on the board. Hey, John. He's
What's
like,
up, John?
John says, LOL, it's just Stevie and Rob tonight. Well, Gold is via the
virtual.
Skype. What's up? Ain't no stopping me now. Yeah, ain't no stopping. Yeah. All right, what else you got, Steve?
Unless Golda has something, that's all I could do.
You got any dirt sheets, Golda?
My time.
Or Mud Report, I'm sorry. Golda?
No, I have nothing. Sorry.
Okay,
All right,
awesome.
well,
Thank you. All right.
What you need to make a good SmackDown is your 3 key ingredients.
Yes, thank you, Grandma Awesome, for that intro to our 3 key ingredients segment. This is the 3 things about SmackDown that we want to talk about. And, of course, if there's other things that we don't discuss, we can get to it as the show rolls on in our award segments or in the ending segment of what we missed. But let's go here. Number 1 is going to be KO's Choice, which is a play on Sophie's Choice. Number 2 is going to be a rude interruption. And number 3, American Alpha 2?
Maybe.
So let's jump right into it with our first ingredient, a little pepper.
Number 1.
We got KO's Choice, which has basically was the main theme of SmackDown tonight. KO and kind of closing the door on a rivalry with AJ Styles and opening said door to a rivalry with Shane McMahon. Now, let me tell you, here's one thing. My first impression of this rivalry, guys, is KO. I wish they would turn him back into a badass and not a whiny little fuck.
I mean, I do like the heel whiny fuck thing because it's kind of like Seth did, but he does it a little bit better, I think.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's a little bit more like, you know, it's like when I tell my daughters they can't have their fucking Hello Kitty candies. You know, I want Hello Kitty gummies. No.
They still get them.
Well,
Yeah,
well, the problem with that is Seth had a title when he was a whiny baby. Owens hasn't had a title.
Well, he did, yeah, briefly, but
yeah, I would bring him back to the prize fighter gimmick, the badass gimmick. You know, he was good on the mic there. He was a good squirmy heel even that way, but just not as fucking whiny. I don't know.
Yeah, he knew when to bring it.
Right. So, you know, again, we see this tangle of AJ, and AJ's pulling the whole "I'll fight anybody anywhere" kind of thing. You know, fucking get up with it. Let's
call
do
your
it.
mama. I don't care.
Yeah, let's do it, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm from Georgia, North Carolina, really, but Georgia, it worked out well. So Shane comes out in stipulation. You all saw, you know, choose your ref. I thought the attempt to get Sami Zayn was an interesting one.
Yeah. And I thought Sami was going to do it.
I was hoping he was going to do it.
Either way, I knew AJ was going to get screwed over.
Well, yeah. I mean, you had to know Shane was going to insert himself back into this, but just the idea of maybe a mild reconciliation between Sami and KO and what that can mean moving forward with their storylines individually and together.
They're going to be like the Shield of SmackDown.
Right, and I was also thinking more like Survivor Series is around the corner. By around the corner, I mean we're turning that big long hallway of a corner now, and I could see a Survivor Series team with KO and Sammy kind of let's get together for old time's sake and see how it works out against a possible Shane McMahon team. I guess I don't know. Golda, what do you think?
I was kind of salivating for that. Like, I really, really am intrigued by Sami Zayn that kind of goes heel a little bit and teams with Kevin Owens. I really think that would be a good way to really let Sami Zayn put his mark on.
Could Sammy play a heel?
I think Sammy could play a heel, right?
I think he could. It's not hard. Just don't be all bubbly.
Was Generico ever?
I think he can do it.
Was Generico ever a heel?
In some feds he was, but mostly not. He was mostly like the shit-eating grin face that only spoke a little bit of English, supposedly.
Okay, all right. Noah's saying that KO and versus Shane needs to be a hardcore or no DQ match. KO won't be able to work a technical match like AJ did with him. I don't know. I think KO could. I think KO could carry Shane. Yeah, KO could carry Shane, and Shane, I think Shane can. He can follow. I mean, he can be carried. I guess is the word there. Some people can't be carried.
He can definitely take the bumps.
He can take the bumps. Absolutely. Sami Zayn telling KO to fuck off. Made me smile. Okay, Noah. We see Joker's on the board. What's up, Joker? I think Joker's our oldest.
He's been around.
Not in age, but in longevity as being a fan of the board, the live board. Joker's is.
Yep.
He's like the original, right?
Shitman was with us. He had to pass through and leave, but he's up there with those guys too.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, we haven't seen a upload test in a long time.
Upload test. Yeah.
Okay.
Very long time.
So this all culminates into the match. Obviously, we got Baron Corbin going in, which I was just like a puke in my mouth the moment that I saw Baron kind of accept oh good, now he's out of Money in the Bank, so now we're going to tie him up in the U.S. title picture.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully.
I thought he was going to be punished for his fuck ups lately, but I guess not. They're just repackaging him.
Well, he's punished enough, I think. They took the briefcase that he jobbed out to Cena at SummerSlam.
True.
I think his punishment's far enough.
Yeah, his presence is a punishment for me. I'll put it that way.
At least he had a shirt on.
Well, momentarily, he did take it off so we could see that big smiley face he's got going on.
Frowny face.
Frowny face. But, at least they removed him from the situation so we don't have to worry about him in any kind of title contention at the moment. Let him go job it the fuck off. And I thought they played it well. They played, if you're going to get Shane and KO into a program, which they obviously are.
Right.
I guess in my mind, this is probably the best way you could have done it by, the commissioner fucking over the other guy, even though he really didn't, but he said he did. It's a good kind of classic. It's a classic storyline that never gets old.
Right.
What do you think, Golda?
Exactly. I mean, because he can't go and fight him because he's quote unquote the commissioner. He's supposed to be impartial. So him being the ref and getting drug in that way, like you said, that's the best way for him to go with KO, and I think it's going to be a good program.
I do too.
So I'm excited for it.
So let's forget about KO and Shane for a minute, because that's gonna play itself into whatever it's going to be, and we'll obviously talk about that in shows to come. But let's move over to AJ Styles really quick.
AJ?
Yeah, what about AJ? What about AJ here? What about Raven? What do we think? Who's AJ's next?
Maybe the guy we're going to be talking about later. Maybe.
Well, there's a couple of scenarios where he's going to be involved, I think.
You think it's going to be that quick?
One of them was hinted at later in the show, too.
Okay. So I guess we'll just get to that when we get to that.
Right.
All right. So let's go into anything else on the board before we move forward.
Chris Dyke is back. He had to put his kids to bed. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Thomas Struble said, "You're the downest bitch there is, Noah."
All right. And Adam Baum is here. I don't know if that's the real one. He says the Jew is here.
That's the real one because he didn't take the time to make a profile picture.
Oh, yeah, because he's a lazy fucker.
There you go.
That's right. That's
exactly.
right. Hey, Adam, thank you for allowing us to be even more tired than we already are by doing your fucking show. But I got a friend in town. Yeah, I got kids. Whatever. I got kids.
I got kids.
I got kids.
Number 2.
All right, number 2. Number 2 is going to be a rude interruption. And I didn't call this interruption because he came and interrupted, what's his fucking name?
Aiden English.
Aiden English, thank you. I called it a rude interruption because, look, you're debuting Bobby Roode, which might be one of the more high-profile debuts that comes to mind, really, honestly, to be completely honest. And because everybody sees big things for Roode. Why in the ever-loving fuck would you take an extended commercial break
Yeah.
in the middle of
Oh,
his
my
match? Thumbnail be damned.
It made my Good, Bad, and Glorious awards.
Oh, I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely disrespectful. And you know what? Here's the thing. Let's say that there's many main roster fans who do not watch NXT. There's many main roster fans who have never watched TNA. Right here, I'm one of those people. And you get this new guy, Bobby Roode, that everybody's screaming glorious for, and they're getting all up in arms. And then other people are like, well, who the fuck are these guys cheering? Who is this glorious guy? And I'm watching it on TV. Who is this fucking guy? And then rather than introduce him to the WWE universe properly, you go to a fucking commercial. Come on, WWE. Come on, Road Dogg.
And the particular commercials too. It's just like there was some great action in the ring in the top left corner.
There was. What'd you say, Golda?
I was saying, the thumbnail or not, that's just horrible. I mean, like you said, he was NXT for the last 6 months.
And shit,
especially when Nakamura left, and then his debut is going to be half the match a thumbnail.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here, because again, I'm only going off of what the mystery that, or the enigma that is Bobby Roode. But Bobby Roode has to be the biggest pickup in WWE outside of AJ Styles, Samoa Joe. Would that be fair?
It's up there.
Yes.
Okay.
The only thing I didn't like was the Brooklyn crowd didn't really pop for him like I thought they would. I mean, they got into it later, and then once I guess the non-knowers fell in line with everybody else, it made sense. But
I think most people were confused that it was Aiden English. I mean, we're talking about the mega heel from NXT, and he's coming into fucking WWE. And I saw on the board somebody said about him being a babyface. I don't consider him even now to be a babyface.
No,
he's a tweener.
He's a tweener. The fans love him, but he's
like
a heel.
SmackDown's version of Elias.
Right. But I just, again, if you want to give him a squash match, I get that. I understand that. That's fine. But Aiden English, I just don't understand that one there. Who's that Aiden English beat recently?
Ty Dillinger?
Ty Dillinger.
Oh, that was bad.
Why wouldn't you have a Bobby Roode Ty Dillinger match if you wanted to squash a face?
They know each other.
They do know each other. It would have been a more interesting kind of like, ooh, look at this. And even if it was a squash and it went nowhere, it still would have that kind of initial appeal, like, oh shit, we're about to tangle it back up,
right?
You know,
well,
one more
I
time,
think
and they might do it down the
Aiden
road.
English. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. It cut off. I think they use Aiden English because his music kind of fit with the way Aiden English singing was, like his little bit of the piano hit. You couldn't really tell at first it wasn't Aiden English's
That
music.
was a little confusing, yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Bobby Roode comes out.
Yeah. Honestly, no. You got more? No, I'm sorry. Golda.
Oh no, I'm done.
Okay. I know a lot of people are shitting on Roode supposedly being face. I think it will be interesting to see how he copes as a face on the roster. I don't think he's a face, and I'm not shitting on the fact he's a face. I'm just a little confused that you go straight from the mega heel right to the face. I mean, there was no.
There's no saying he's going to be a face.
It's not like by losing the title in NXT, he humbled himself to a face role.
Well, I hope if he's a face and what I think is going to happen, the other person's going to be heel, I'm not going to like it.
Yeah, I don't know. The Twig's on the board. Thank you for joining us tonight. Twig should have buried Aiden. He got way too many moves in. I don't know because it was in a fucking thumbnail the most of the time.
I like Simon Gotch better anyway.
Yeah. Teddy Hart, will the real bomb please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Do we have two Adam Bombs on the board or something?
I started that. I think I started that hashtag thing.
All right.
I don't know.
Adam Bomb actually wanted to chime in on his own show. Say Roode had a lackluster debut. Him and Aiden fucked up a simple spot. Well, again, who do you blame? I don't know because I couldn't see detail because it was in a damn thumbnail.
I'm watching the thumbnail right now behind you.
They were chanting.
I think it was when he tried to clothesline Aiden English over the top rope, and it took him like 3 seconds.
Yeah, that was bad.
And that's one of the moves where the minute you get contact from Roode, Aiden English is supposed to springboard himself over.
Yeah, it was his fault.
So it's definitely Aiden's fault on that one. Bobby Roode is a consummate professional. I don't see that being Roode's fault at all. They were chanting Roode, not booing, says Struble. Yeah, I know.
Bobby Roode.
Strike Leather. Well, Roode was a very popular babyface in TNA. And again, I'm going off of what I heard. I did not know. I always heard that he was never really a babyface. He was just kind of a heel that people loved. Now, if I'm wrong there, I humbly submit myself.
Can they bring back Beer Money then? That'd be great.
Yeah, Beer Money.
JBL mentioned
it. He was a babyface.
Okay, so I thought Beer Money was kind of a NWO kind of tweener thing where it's like people love him, but you're supposed to be hated kind of thing. I don't know.
No, they came down to the ring. They rode those coolers that were motorized.
Yeah.
So they would ride down to the ring on that and like hand beers out and shit.
Yeah. See, Adam Bomb Dillinger doesn't need to continue getting jobbed out. Well, maybe not, but just anyway. Juan Rodriguez, it was too soon to bring in Rude. You know what, Juan? You
shut up.
Well, hold on. Let's let fucking Juan's fucking size 95 fucking waistline. Here we go, Juan. I'm going to agree with you. I like Bobby. No, I don't think tonight was the wrong night.
Just the wrong person.
The wrong situation. Bobby Roode should have been brought into a major program with somebody from two guys who are already getting down. Maybe when the commissioner was talking, maybe when somebody was talking shit, maybe when AJ was like, hey, open challenge, who wants it?
That would have been okay, or a surprise attack kind of thing.
Something like that. But Bobby Roode should have brought in more of a pop moment. What do you think, Golda?
Well, what I think is they have roughly 8 weeks until the next SmackDown branded pay-per-view. So they're going to bring him in now and maybe get a couple squash wins, let everybody, get used to him being on the roster, and then he's going to go in a program with somebody.
How long until you think he's in the main card picture, or top of the card?
I would say after Nakamura loses to Jinder, I'd say the next pay-per-view after that.
So you think Knox going to lose to Jinder again? It's going to be Rude and Jinder?
I think they're giving Rude Baron Corbin's spot.
Really?
Yes.
In their original plans.
Well, I think that would be fucking glorious. Let's see. Juan until Royal Rumble, he says. All right. Juan is not always grouchy. He's just pissed off most of the time.
Angry elf.
He's an angry elf. Oh, I gotta do my Adam Bomb and go to all my sound effects. Hold on.
He's an angry elf.
There you go, Juan. You're an angry elf.
Don't forget the gunshots.
I don't know what elf is in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. Okay. So there's Bobby Roode. Excited to see him. Excited to see what's going to happen with him. Let's go ahead and move on to
number 3.
Topic number 3 is going to be our American Alpha 2. Now, I was going to call this one Why Not? Adam's not here and talk about the women, but really I couldn't think of anything worth a fuck to talk about with the women. So American Alpha 2. So and really not much to talk about here, but we have the return of Shelton Benjamin.
Which was kind of uneventful. I was hoping they're going to make it a little bit more glorious.
Right, and his speaking abilities has not improved whatsoever.
No.
My thing with this is, and if this is, and again, he left it kind of open, like, I don't know if I'm down with this tag team thing. So they left it kind of as a question mark at the end. But if it does go to be a kind of new edition of the American Alpha tag team with Shelton and Chad, let me tell you something. Chad Gable has proven himself to be a fantastic worker and a fantastic talent by himself, right?
Right.
And we all knew that Jason Jordan was not the star power of that tag team. We knew that. He was the muscle, and not even all that much of a muscle, to be honest. Sorry, to be honest. But you take that charisma, personality of Chad Gable and ability, and then you tag that with fucking Shelton Benjamin. I was never fortunate enough to watch the Benjamin Charlie Haas tag team.
The world's greatest tag team?
Yeah, I wasn't watching then, so I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I'm sorry too. But so I don't know what what's a comparison is going to, if there's going to be a comparison between those two, Gable and Charlie Haas. But if this goes through, I'm excited for it to the point where I just hope that WWE doesn't just throw them in the mix that is the black hole of a tag division on the main roster.
Yeah.
Well, what I think is that you have to remember Charlie Haas didn't have a lot of charisma. Well, maybe you don't know. You weren't watching it then. But he wasn't a charisma machine.
No.
Chad Gable is.
Yeah.
So I think they could go on a lot better. And if you remember, the way that Chad Gable and Jason Jordan got together at NXT, Gable had to hound Jordan for months to give him a shot.
I remember that,
being
yes.
his tag partner. So that's kind of what they're going to do maybe with Shelton Benjamin. He's
regurgitation of that.
Okay, so they're just gonna double up on a storyline there. That's all they're gonna do.
Well, you know what would make it interesting when they do the shake up, if they both went to Raw and they could challenge Kurt and Jason. That'd be interesting. Shelton.
I don't know. Adam said something to me the other day, and I rarely like to quote Adam because Adam is Adam, and who fucking cares what Adam thinks? And I know he's on the board. But with Benjamin to go back and immediately program with Kurt would be a step backwards.
Well, no. I'm just saying, what if?
What if? Yeah. What if? What if Andre the Giant shows up tomorrow? Anything on the board, guys?
Zombie Giant.
Nothing? Hello?
They're just talking. Thomas Strubal's with us again. Teddy Hart said the world greatest tag team was great. I guess you're sorry you missed that. Chris Cycler says, for now, I think that's the best thing for Chad Gable, and SmackDown needs more tag teams. So, yeah.
I don't know if they need more tag teams. I mean, how much time do they actually get now? I'd prefer to see Benjamin as a single star, but I'm interested to see where this goes, and I am too. I thought that I thought that we were going to see some Authors of Pain tonight. Speaking of the tag,
that would have been cool. Maybe we'll get them on Raw.
What are those fucking outfits that the fashion police were wearing?
I couldn't make any sense out of it. It
Oh,
like
those
pajamas.
rompers?
What are they called?
The rompers.
The rompers. God, please let those die, people. It's just not even funny.
I thought that was fashionable as fuck, to be honest with you.
Well,
I wouldn't wear it, but for them, I think it kind of fits.
Yeah, well, Golda, no offense, but I've never seen you on a fucking runway, so I'm not going to take your word for that one.
Exactly.
We have to do a bet where somebody has to wear a romper on the show.
All right. So anyway, Shelton Benjamin, we'll see where it goes. At Chad Gable, I think it would be a great tag team with high energy if they use them right. If Shelton comes in by himself, if it turns out that him and Chad just have a program together because they can't come to an agreement, that would be a good program. I mean, you're talking Goliath versus David there.
Yeah, I know. Shelton, I'm wondering how athletic he is compared to how he used to be, because he looks monstrous now.
Oh, he's
big.
Much bigger than he used to be. Oh, absolutely. So I don't know. I'm curious to see where it goes. I mean, you got Bobby Roode and Shelton Benjamin debuting on the same show, and both are high-profile names. Both deserve to be in the mix at the top.
Yeah, and both should have had a better introduction tonight.
Yeah, and both would have fabulous matches with AJ Styles.
Absolutely.
So we'll see where that goes. Noah says Golda's a sexy motherfucker. Don't knock my boy down. I'm not knocking him down. Just saying, fashion has not been Golda's thing as long as I've known him. That's all I'm saying. No hate. No hate on that one. All right. So those are the three key ingredients, guys. Again, if we miss stuff, we'll get to it as we move forward. We do not have trivia tonight, but this is not my show. I will try to do my best to fill in here.
This day in wrestling history.
I'm Brian. All right, guys, this day in wrestling history, 17 years ago today, WWE presented SummerSlam from the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. 17,370 were in attendance, with 600,000 homes watching on pay-per-view, down 100,000 buys from the previous year. Wow. In this one, we saw Mankind defeat Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H in a triple threat match to win the WWF Championship, and the Governor, Jesse the Body Ventura, was the special guest referee. I don't have any dead people in here, I don't think. 11 years ago today on Raw from Hampton, Virginia, John Cena defeated Chris Jericho in a You're Fired match to retain the WWE Championship. Per the match stipulations, Chris Jericho was fired. 9 years ago today, former Tough Enough contestant Daniel Rodimer, is that how you say it? I wasn't watching.
Yes.
Okay. Was released from WWE. And let's see. And 5 years ago today on Raw from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, Air Boom, Evan Bourne, and Kofi Kingston defeated David Otunga and Michael McGillicuddy to win the WWE Tag Team titles. And let's see. What else we got here? Oh, yeah. And
Michael McGillicuddy, that's Curtis Axel.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And then the final thing for this day in wrestling history, kind of not really, but we want to send. Brian always does people who died in sad moments. I want to do an exciting, fun moment. Well, maybe not exciting, but fun moment. So I want to say happy birthday, happy 64th birthday to Paul Ellering. Happy 64th birthday to Paul Ellering, still going strong, waiting for his arrival on the main roster with the A to the O to the P. So there you go.
That would have been a great birthday for him to debut tonight.
It would have been a great birthday. He's probably hanging out with his daughter. You know, she's wrestling now, doing her thing.
Rachel Evers.
Yeah. So, Steve, you got your closing line here for the next segment?
Yeah.
Okay. Dumb shit Roddy Rob thought of. Adam.
Oh, and this has been another edition of the dumb shit Adam Baum thought of and made Rob do.
All right, there we go. Yeah. Hey, what's the board say before we move on to the award segment?
Jonathan Duran is with us. He said, "What's up, bitches?
What's up,
Haven't
bitches?
seen you in a while. How you been?"
Hey, John.
Adam Baum said, "Thomas Struble, we believe." Oh, as he's talking about something else.
Okay, so nothing worth a fuck.
No. JD, what do you think about Bobby Roode debuting on SmackDown? Asking him.
I think you should show up to the show a little earlier than when we talk about it. How about that shit?
There you go.
How about those fucking apples?
How about that?
SmackDown presents
Good, Bad, and
my day.
Oh, boys and girls, this segment has a new meaning today for SmackDown, as SmackDown has officially gone glorious. Yes, they've passed light speed, and they went to warp speed, they went to ludicrous speed, they went to plaid, and boom, it is now glorious. You're welcome for the Spaceballs reference, Noah. You should watch that movie. All right. Here we go, boys and girls. Let's get our good, bad, and glorious. Our first award of the evening is going to be our good. So on the board, put your good. We know there's a 30-second delay. We'll try to not go so fast, boys. All right, guys? My people here.
I gave a cue on the
All
chat
right.
board, too.
Okay, good. I'm glad you did that. All right, so the good for the night. Let's start with Golda. You're good for tonight.
My good for tonight has to be Kevin Owens going backstage all night trying to find someone to be his ref. I thought all that was pretty entertaining.
Okay, I agree as well. I did not put that as my good, but I'll go ahead and Stevie, what you got?
My good, Shelton Benjamin coming back. I'm excited to see what's going to happen with that.
I agree.
It's like weird. Everything I talk about is in queue behind you. It's funny.
All right, Adam saying fucking lame shit. I'm assuming that was my dumb things that I thought of. Adam, there you go. Adam, that's all I had.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I was waiting for you to say something, so I had time. And all right now, okay.
My good for the night is going to be the program continues between Nakamura and Jinder. I did not like this program to begin with, and let me address somebody who commented on our SummerSlam video on YouTube. They were bitching that the Nakamura, you hate him because he's a heel and you're supposed to hate him. I have never hated on Nakamura. I'm sorry, Jinder. I meant he said all about Jinder. I've never hated on Jinder. I thought I've always really liked the Jinder heel kind of fucking move here.
Yeah, we talked about when he won the title. We wanted to see him hold it for a while, and he's doing that.
Yeah, and I think he'd be a great heel. I just don't like the fact that you rushed Nakamura to this to have Nakamura have a shitty program with Jinder. I think Jinder needs somebody closer to his style that he can work with. I don't think Nakamura is that guy. But I'm my good is that it continues, so maybe it'll end and not as shitty as it began. All right, that's my good. On the board, what do we got?
Jonathan Duran said good Kyrie Irving trade to the Celtics. I think Medine was really excited about that too, I think.
Okay.
Teddy Hart said good with Shelton Benjamin coming back. And good Shelton Benjamin for Noah as well.
All right. Twig says Money in the Bank storyline. I don't know what that means, but maybe the women?
The women?
We haven't talked about the women.
Not yet.
They didn't give us much to talk about. We'll mention something here.
I got something to talk about.
Give them something to talk about.
Adam Baum said good Nakamura squashing the Singhs Bruce Lee style.
Indeed he did. All right, our next one is going to be our bad, and I'll start this one out, and then we'll go to Steve and then Golda. My bad is going to be the Lana Tamina locker room segment. Who fucking cares? Why is Lana still there? Your man has left. Following suit. Go away.
She's hot.
And you know what? I'm sorry. I know I might be in the minority here, and it's not because I have a hot black wife. But I don't. Lana, besides her tits, and I'm sorry to bring it lowbrow here. Besides her tits, Lana does zero for me. Zero. I do not think she's a pretty girl. Sorry.
She looks better in ring gear.
Fine. Okay.
That's about it.
She's got nothing. Nothing for me. Good for Golda. Go ahead. You're bad, Golda.
Oh, my bad had to be the promo that Carmella and James Ellsworth did on the way to the ring with Natty.
Yeah.
That was bad. That was really, really bad.
It was bad, but you know what? I kind of like it a little bit. It's just me, though. All right, go ahead, Stevie.
My bad was Dolph Ziggler's regurgitated promo coming back. I see what I got to do now thing. It's just, how many times has he done this shit?
You know what? Yeah, same old shit. Different ponytail. That's all it was.
Yeah, longer ponytail.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, some repackage, right?
Yeah, it's like a horse's mane coming out of the back of it. You know what? He's a horse's ass, so he has a big horse.
Sense.
Not mane, but tail. I said mane. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Bad on the board.
CRN said bad for KO. She didn't like it when he was crying. Adam Baum said bad. Rob dropping the ball as always. Also Natalya's dumb cat lady ass.
How did I drop the ball?
We've been rocking.
I'm hosting your fucking show. I mean,
right?
What the fuck, man? I'm getting to the point and doing my thing.
The Twig said bad. Kill the hype bros already.
Okay. Yeah. They are not
just
good.
Too hype.
Way too hype. Yeah. My dad was actually watching.
Oh, was he?
He was here watching. He was like, who? And he's British.
Oh, yeah.
Like, who are those assholes running around all fucking crazy? So the bad Brooklyn Crowd and their beach balls says Noah. You got that bad
hype bros. Teddy and Sierra said that.
Yeah. Did he drop the ball in your mouth, Adam? Oh, thank you, Dana Price.
Ooh.
Yes, Mr. Price coming in correct.
Big beach ball.
Hey, Bomb Squad, More like Rob Squad tonight, motherfucker. There we go. Roadies.
The Awesome Squad.
Rob's Roadies. Here we go. And the one that has an exceptional meaning tonight.
I don't think it's going to be, it's got to be unanimous.
My glorious is Bobby Roode. Steve?
It has to be glorious. Unanimously glorious. Glorious.
Golda, you're glorious?
It's Bobby Roode and Shelton Benjamin, both of the people that came out tonight and reintroduced themselves. I'm giving it to both.
All right, well,
we have good things coming.
I'll give you half credit.
A point and a half.
Point and a half. He's not allowed to have two. So I'll give you. He pulled the Medine, so we'll do that. Anything
I'm saying it's the debuts.
No, I get that. I get that. Sierra Ann is on the board. Hey, Sierra. She says, "Rob, you are glorious."
Yeah, you picked that one out.
Sierra Ann, you get a coin, Sierra. Good to have you.
Teddy Hart's the Stoner Squad.
Apparently. Oh, Stoner Squad. I could play that role. Sure. All day, every day.
Can we have Rob Van Dam on the show?
Yeah. Roadie Rob. Yeah. Glorious for Sierra Ann is Noah. Oh, my God. Here it goes. You two need to find a private chat room, I guess.
You need to go to a chaperone date or something.
I guess so. The Twig says Rude Glorious. Anybody else on there for Glorious?
So far, that's it.
Stike Laser says Bobby Roode.
Nothing for WWE says
JD.
JD, so there's nothing glorious.
Oh, Haterade. Haterade.
Not even a giggity?
No. Sarah Ann, Glorious, Golda being around, and a Bud. Okay. Noah says Natalya being champ. I don't know. Natalya, I don't know.
That ain't going to last long.
Her promo. You know what she's got? What's that chick from Tough Enough that went on NXT and got pregnant? Sarah?
Yeah.
Sarah Ann.
Sarah Lee.
Sarah Lee, yeah.
She's got Sarah Lee disease. Natalya can't stop smiling. You're a heel, motherfucker. Stop smiling. You know? Stop smiling your damn hair poof things, whatever the hell those
cat
are.
ladies can't be, I guess you could be a heel, but you're just not doing it the right way.
Hey, Christian M is returning to us. Thank you, Christian, for being here. He says, who do you think should be the visible face of WWE? I do not like how Vince is performing the Roman Reigns character. In addition, Dinner will be retired. I don't know what that means.
Sierra Ann said to her glorious is Dolph. And Adam Bomb says glorious. Me, as always, I carry marked out.
Oh, you carry marked out. If me and Steve, we were talking about it before the show, if me and Steve did not show up and we're just like one day like, you know what, you guys, you handle everything. We're not even going to tell you what to do. Everybody here fucking is fingers up their asses going, I guess we're not having a show tonight. Hey, let's do Facebook Live. I want to address the question here. Christian M, though, the visible face of WWE, we're talking about baby face or just overall face of WWE. For me, the overall face should be Bobby Roode.
Already.
Bobby Roode. Name ID.
He's got put in the time.
He's got the look. He's got the swag. He's got the mouthpiece. He could go on any television show, USA Today, whatever, and be just absolutely, I hate to say it, no I don't, glorious at whatever he does.
Yeah, that's one thing AJ can't do.
Yeah.
We love AJ in the ring, but he doesn't have the mouthpiece and the talking that Bobby Roode has.
Yeah, he'd be up there in New York like, who's this redneck motherfucker? All right, so that was glorious. Let's go to who booked that? Golda, you have go ahead with the honors here.
The who booked that? You guys said it earlier, but this pairing with Lana and fucking Tamina, this is just straight hot garbo.
Yeah, completely fucking. Yeah, I agree. I'll give you a coin. Stevie.
I couldn't think of many things, but Dolph Ziggler's cricket ad during Rude's introduction and this fucking split screen.
Oh,
it pissed me off.
Dolph Ziggler on a
cricket. I didn't think he was going to show up on the show, and then they pulled that stuff. Like, no, this is Rude's time. Let him have it.
I would never will buy a cricket phone. I mean, I wasn't going to anyway, but I never would now because Dolph Ziggler's fucking face is on it. Fuck him.
No chicken, no cricket. Okay.
No, my who booked that is going to be introducing Shelton Benjamin and not having it be either in front of the crowd or in a match. A backstage promo with Daniel Bryan. How weak of an introduction is that? I mean, come on, people.
Right.
It seemed like tonight was the night of next week. Like, everything important tonight was like, it'll happen next week. Like, oh, thank you for that. Okay, go to the board. Anything, who booked that on the board?
Adam Bomb said, who booked that? No, I'm not going to mention that.
The doctor who delivered Noah during his
Sierra
birth.
Ann
Wow.
said that weird guy singing. I'm assuming she means aid in English.
And aid in English, I am the Mozart of marked out. All right. Anybody else?
Daniel Price said, who booked that? Welcome. Hey, Daniel Price, by the way.
Daniel Price. Good to see you, man. Missed you, brother.
Who booked that? Is Charlie Haas going to show up on Raw to team with Jordan?
No.
You can't.
Oh, and guys, I just figured it out. That's not the real Adam Baum. Adam's color's purple on his name, not that red or orange. So that's an imposter.
Well, I saw the other imposter with the actual baby face that was on there at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
No, this has got to be Adam.
If it's Adam, text me that it's you.
That's him.
We'll clear it up. I think it's actually Adam because it's snide little asshole comments that sound just like he would sound.
Nobody does it better.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
No.
Who booked that? Adam being a scrub? Me, because you made the list, you stupid idiot, says Sierra, and prompted me to give her.
You disrespectful, stupid idiot.
Adam, that is from Sierra and to you. There you go. Excuse me. Shit.
You live over there?
Nah, I'm all right. Let's see here. Who got the rub tonight? Who got the rub, Stevie?
My who got the rub, I guess Chad Gable. He finally has some purpose in his life on the show now, with regardless if Shelton Benjamin is going to be his tag team partner or not.
Yeah, I agree. Chad Gable clearly got the rub tonight. And you know what? Deservedly so. I gave myself a coin there. Deservedly so, because as we've talked about before, ever since Jason Jordan left his side and went to Raw, which I'm sure Vince is like, oh, the black guy would be much better. Let's push him, right? He's bigger and he's stronger and he's black. That's what Vince would say. But Chad Gable, after being left in the dust, has proven himself as quite worthy of owning up to his singles contract.
Great matches to AJ. He's definitely worth it in the ring.
Absolutely. So, absolutely. Chad Gable, you've proven yourself. You got the rub. Golda, what do you think?
For just to say something different, I want to say Zack Ryder, just because at the end of that tag match, he was looking real strong the last 2 minutes before both of the Usos double teamed him.
Okay.
He was looking real good.
It's like everything we're talking about is like on the screen.
It's on the screen, Steve. All right. Who got a rub on the board? Daniel Price, our good friend Daniel Price. DP, Jinder's forehead after that massive shin from Nakamura. Yeah. Adam Baum, who got a rub? Not Noah. I don't know what's going on with this.
Noah said who got the rub? Ric Flair from from the nurses at the hospital, Breaking Bad style. Woo!
Wow. They aren't allowed to do that in PG era. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay, Sierra, I'm with you. John Cena. Okay, yeah, we're
JD.
JD. We should just not know that one.
You want to have a Giggity award?
No, we're not going to do the fucking Giggity award.
All
right. You want to do? Yeah, okay, go ahead. It's Adam's show. I don't care.
Well, JD's with us.
Giggity award. Okay, guys, here we go. Giggity award, and then we'll do line of the night. Giggity award. Stevie, you got a Giggity?
My Giggity is Carmella's new ring gear. It actually is very flattering on her.
Giggity, 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 go.
All right. It kind of goes to the side. Never mind. Golda, do you have a Giggity award?
I'm stealing Noah's girl, man. Becky was looking a little bit delicious today.
Uh-oh.
Giggity, giggity, go.
Yeah, you know what? And I hate to sound like a male pig here, but I'm sure I'm going to. I know Becky Lynch is a phenomenal talent, a wonderful wrestler, a great worker. I take nothing from her. She's a beautiful girl, but I wish she would show me a little skin. I do. Just the abs. I just want to see the abs. It's always been kind of a mystery.
Yeah, she's got like 8 of them. She got all kinds of abs.
JD wanted to correct me. It is the JD award. I'm sorry.
Yes, the JD Memorial Giggity Award. My Giggity Award have to go to, and you agree with me or not, and it's not just because I like to put a little chocolate in my vanilla. But I think Naomi. I think she's been toning up, losing a little bit. She was never big to begin with, but she's been toning up, slimming down a little bit. I think Naomi's looking fantastic. I give my Giggity Award to Naomi. Anybody on the board for another Giggity Award? Noah says Becky, of course. So.
Yeah, Sarah and like the sound effects. She's going with that award for just the Giggity Award.
All right,
and that's all I got.
All right.
Wait. Chris Steckler just chimed in. Natalya Old School Heart Foundation jacket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I saw another. The Twig says Carmella's new onesie. So.
This can't be Adam. He said his Giggity was Lana.
Yeah, I told you guys.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Can't be Adam. Then. There's no way. It's not Adam. He would have texted me by now. So fake Adam. Fake news. Fake news. All right. Line of the night, boys and girls, on the board. Line of the night. Something that either made you giggle or made you angry or you just thought was clever. Line of the night. Golda, do you have one?
No, not really.
Okay, cool. Steve, you have a line of the night?
Yeah, mine was when AJ called KO a whiny ass little bitch. I mean,
right on,
plain and simple.
Yeah, that's pretty good. My line of the night is going to be, okay, so, there's two of them from JBL and then one from KO. One from JBL is, if Ellsworth was any smarter, he would be stupid. And also he called him sharp as a bowling ball. I like that one. And then kind of not really a line of the night, but more like the moment of the night as far as promos go is when KO pulled the whole Shane helicopter crash with air quotes, and then all that shit. And he was like, but you can't handle this fucking getting hit by this in the ring.
I love that. He brought that up.
That was so good. It was so good.
They're going to have a helicopter match now.
What's that, Golda?
I do have one.
What's that?
When KO was talking to the fashion police about them wanting to be the referees, and they were talking about how good they'll look in ref colors. Oh, we'll do a good job. We're gonna look fucking fabulous doing it.
Yeah. And then he's like, what do you say? Get back to us or something like that. He's like, no, it's not get back to you. I forgot what it was.
He screamed.
Yeah. Adam.
They're like, we'll get back to you. No.
No, there's no get back to me. No. Adam. So this is clearly not the actual Adam Bomb because he said line of the night, Rob's hairline, and Adam knows that the bald thing doesn't bother me.
Yeah, he likes things that bother you.
Yeah,
you got to get it right. The fake Adam Bomb.
Yeah, it was a bad impression. Fake news. Any line of the night on the board?
Chris Cyclo said line of the night. JBL mentioned beer money. I like that too. And line of the night from Noah said any line Rob and Stevie say you're the mans. Oh well, thank you, Noah.
Thank you, Noah.
We're hanging in there.
Well, fuck you too, Noah.
All right. I'm just yeah. All right, so that's the good, bad, and glorious. So again, as we always ask, if there's anything on the show we missed you want to bring up, go ahead and drop it on the board now as I do my plugs, and when we're done with the plugs, I'll go ahead and read those for you. I will talk about them. So don't forget, this coming Thursday, 5 p.m., we're going to cover NXT from Wednesday night, as well as our official reaction show to Takeover Brooklyn Part 3. That's Thursday at 5 p.m. Myself, Golda. I don't know if Brian will be back or not, but we'll find. He will.
He will be back.
So we'll be the big three. The Lardy boys and the Roadie, their manager, in attendance.
You need a gimmick.
I need a gimmick.
Well, we would lose so fast in an actual match. All you gotta do is hit me anywhere in my legs and just kick Brian in a hip, and we're done.
Yeah, there's literally nothing. You guys are like the worst of Mick Foley combined.
Yes.
Yeah. So also don't forget nothing Sundays. We get no pay-per-views. So Sunday night at 10 p.m. we have the weekly squash on Bubba Army Radio, BubbaArmyRadio.com, BubbaArmyRadio.com. The weekly squash, a compilation of all of our shows from this week. So if you want to go there, check it out. You got to check it out live. No DVR function on that one. You got to be there live to listen. You cannot rewind. Don't forget also Monday night Rawsome with us, and Medine should be back by then. Who knows who else will join us? Monday Night Rawsome, we'll talk about whatever's going to happen on that night. I don't know. I
got a feeling like it's going to be a full house for that show.
Right, and we're going to continue our international series, and we know we have some listeners across the pond in the UK, so we'll have some UK trivia. UK trivia to a little love for our people up north.
That's right.
So let's see here. That was that. Anything on the board that we missed that you want to talk about?
No, Gold is not leaving. He's right here, Sierra, so you can relax. I think Noah's trying to get her to call in.
Yeah, don't do it. We got the phone tied up with Golden tonight. The dual calls, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It's just we'll save it for another time.
Daniel Price gives us his last call. If Vince does pull the trigger on Nakamura as champ, it will be interesting to see two members of Chaos as world champions at the same time.
Oh, okay. DP always with the deep thoughts, man.
You never think about that stuff.
No, you don't. You really don't. Teddy Hart says Ireland. Are you from Ireland, Teddy? I don't know. But if he is,
welcome.
We'll
Thank
do UK. So Ireland's included in that, right? I think. I don't know. I failed geography. I think so.
And I guess he likes the color green for obvious reasons, and that's Irish colors. So.
Oh yeah. Wait, it's Captain Obvious. Awesome. All right. So Sierra Than says, "No, you guys, Rob and the rest." I don't know what she's talking about there. It's something. Okay. Please don't leave. Oh, sorry, Sierra. We are gonna do our last call and then get out of here. Quick show tonight, guys. Quick show tonight. Sorry it's a quick show, but it's just us. We're tired, and we filled in for Bomb and the rest of the jackasses, so it is what it is. Stevie, you got a last call?
Just that look forward to seeing our table shot soon. We're almost at 300,
right.
Over 100 more than I said I would do before the table shot. I like to salvage my summer some way, so let's get that going.
Right. Well, here's the thing, Steve. Me and you going to the table. So I'm not doing the logistics on this.
Right.
Somebody else has to get these fucking tables and set up when and where it's going to happen.
You know that's my job. You know that's my job.
All right. Well, you should coordinate with the others and get that done because I'm not going to set it up.
No.
No.
I'm going through a table too. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Golda, you got a last call?
I am going to say that I will go through a table at 350.
Ooh. Okay.
Not 300, but 350.
That'll
but
be
by
quick.
then, I'll have my lap band surgery, so I'll be much smaller.
Okay. I'm about to say I didn't want to say it in the air. I was like, who's doing the bomb here? Who's the power bomb?
Oh no, it'd be like a 3D or something simple.
Okay. All right. 350.
But SmackDown. I'm looking forward to what the next 7 weeks bring because they have a good little break before the next pay-per-view. Interested to see where the storylines develop. See if Breezango is actually going to get some, actual in-ring time instead of just all these behind the scenes.
Yeah.
See if this was just a one-off for the Hype Bros,
Yeah.
or if they're going to do the breakup angle like they were hinting at before. I want to see what the mid and lower card stuff does, not just the top.
Okay. So my last call, Sierra says, Rob, I'm going to miss you. Oh, Sierra, you're so kind. Thank you. I'm going to miss you as well. Dana Price says, I am 6'2", 230 pounds. If you need help hoisting Golda,
All
I'm
right.
only a few hours from Charlotte.
Dude.
DP, you are
bring
fucking welcome to come
Yeah,
in,
man.
brother. Absolutely, man. Come.
I like how it's not lifting me; it's fucking
Hoisting.
hoisting.
Click, 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 click,
It's
click,
like,
click,
it's
click,
like you
click,
need
click,
one of
click,
those-
click, click,
a
click.
rope and a pulley to get me up.
We're going to get one of those things from like 300 where we all got to grab a piece of the thing and turn it, the big cog, and just
Yes.
heave. Oh. All right. No
Okay,
more
go ahead, Rob.
no more
Go ahead.
fat shaming, Golda. He's our friend. We love him. All right. Let's see here. My last call. SmackDown was a good show, and honestly, I don't watch SmackDown that often just because it's my night with the kids, and I focus on that, and then I get some rest from everything else. So, I am kind of, green to what happens on SmackDown, but I still understand wrestling, regardless of what some people might say. I think I have a grasp on what the industry is and how it should operate. I really do believe that in my heart of hearts. And for me, as well as SmackDown was done tonight, there was an equal amount that was not done well. I didn't want to focus the whole show on all the stuff they should have done better, but in my last call, I will say this. You debuted 2 major talents tonight. You debuted 2 major names tonight. 2 significant talents that can completely shake the foundation of your roster, changing storylines, paths, titles, everything, faces, posters, artwork, promotion. These 2 individuals are huge names coming into the roster. And the way you debuted them was cheap, and it was insulting to them and to me as a fan. I wanted Bobby Roode to come in, fucking high heat, in a moment of tension. I wanted to see that.
It's almost like they should have waited.
They should have. And you brought in Shelton Benjamin in a backstage promo, like fucking Dolph Ziggler said, oh, you brought me back with a backstage promo? Well, Dolph, yes, you deserve that. Shelton Benjamin, that man, people have been waiting to see him since fucking forever, and you bring him in the back. Why not bring him out? Why not have Chad Gable in a match and with a mystery partner, and then he comes out as the mystery partner? I don't get it. Why not do something to excite your live audience as well? Remember, they spent money on those tickets, and a lot of money at that. Why not do something to excite your live audience and pick up the numbers for your TV audience moving forward? I question the booking. I question the writing. I question the TV producing when it comes to WWE products now. Because it feels like, yeah, you kind of know what to do, but you really don't. It's like, I know how to change a tire, but when I put it on, it still may be a little wobbly, right?
You got to tighten the lug wrench, the nuts down, right?
You got to tighten them right down, right? You got to go cross path, right? So I don't know. WWE, you need to be more. It's attention to detail. You need to have more attention to detail and stop throwing shit on the program board and going, that looks good. Let's go with it. Squirt, 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 squirt. Focus on what you're fucking doing. All right. Stevie, anything on the board?
Rob.
Yeah, bud.
Sierra Ann thinks you're 26 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
We watched
Bless
that
her.
quickly.
I love you too, Sierra Ann. Because I am.
That's a cheap pop if I've heard one.
Yeah. No, Kiara's close, though. Kiara's close to 20. Well, she's older, but close. No,
enough.
I'm much older. I'm Mania next year. On the day of Mania in New Orleans, we will be at WrestleMania, and that will be my 40th birthday. So
And I will have real tickets.
And you will have real tickets.
Hopefully, yeah, don't do that again.
Right. Anything on the board before we
Jenny
get out of here,
Price
guys?
was questioning why they brought Rude back as a face. I don't really know if he's still a face.
I think that's up in the air.
That just Aiden English was just the right guy for him at that time. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just think he's a tweener. Like he always plays the shithead heel amazingly, but the crowd still fucking loves him.
Yeah. I think the face thing is going to be a very temporary spot. They knew he was going to get love when he showed up. They knew he was going to get a pop when he showed up. So you obviously play to the crowd right away. You don't. Here's something that I was told a long time ago, and I absolutely believe this. If you come out and you cut a promo on like a promo, and you're a heel, but people don't know you're a heel, you come out there and you kind of you grease them up a little bit. You massage them. You make them feel good about you. You're a nice guy. You love them. You love all the noise they're making. Everything you're talking about is rosies and bubblies and all these good things. And then right when the moment is right, you take out the dagger and you stick them right in the fucking back with it.
Classic heel move.
Right. And that's what Rude's doing. Rude's coming out going, oh, yes, love me, and I'll love you back. Yeah, I'm going to smile at you, and I'm going to look at you and point at you. And yes, I'm here. Yes, take it in, man. Breathe it in, bro. Breathe it in. Just drink it all in. And then, bam, I'm gonna punch you right in the fucking face. And you're going to love it. And you're absolutely going to love it when I do it because I did it right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's going to happen there. Okay, last one final. Anything on the board worth a damn?
Sarah Ann wants to hear another giggity.
One more giggity?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Let's see. Giggity, 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 goo. There you go, Sarah Ann. Giggity, 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 goo. All right, boys and girls, marks of all ages. We're going to go ahead and finish this show up. I'm going to see, how does he do it again? Oh, yeah. Same smart time, same smart. Wait, no, fuck him. He's not here. He's not here. Roddy Rob's here. Mark out like no one is watching.
Flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is recorded, edited, distributed, and marketed at U-Record Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina. For more information on optimizing your podcast for increased listenership, check out U-Record on Facebook, Twitter, and email sales@urecordstudios.com or visit the website www.urecordstudios.com.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.